like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion, like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say were wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now. I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me.
Hello, I'm Cassia Faye Hayden. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a mix of a Walmart haul and a Meijer haul. Alright, that's better. My house looks like crap. I apologize. I'm still working on trying to get it fixed, but you know, income. Lot rent has gone up due to the fact that my water is running again. So actually using water to shower, wash laundry, do dishes, and flush is costing me like pretty much $100 more a month than not having water. So now my lot rent is closer to $550, which for most people is not that much, but for me on my income and with how every time I get the annual COLA raise, which isn't every year, it's only if everything in the world is like more expensive, so they adjust your income like below the amount that it would cost to be able to afford to survive. Like just a slight bit higher, closer to being able to survive, but knowing that you still cannot survive on it. And then on top of it, DHS always lowers my food stamps, which is not legal. They're not allowed to do that, but they do it anyway. I try to tell them they're not allowed to do that. They tell me I'm wrong and that they have it right. I mean, I can't win, but it is what it is. So you know, just working with what I got around here. But anyway, some of the purchases I made this month were absolutely needed, though. I try to do a Barbie for you guys every month, at least a Barbie, and I try to do accessories too. I think one of my kittens has snuck out of the bedroom. Oh, yep, there he is. Hi, Peanut Butter. The girls have decided that they only want them in the bedroom now, so if I put them on the couch, they will not come up here and feed them. They will only feed them in the bedroom now. I don't know why, but it is what it is. He's frantically meowing like he thinks like nobody cares. What's the matter, little buddy? Peanut Butter. Look, there's your mommy. There she is. I think what happened is he snuck in here and then he got lost, and so he got scared. He sneaks in here like multiple times a day, which I don't mind because I mean, he lives here. He's got to get used to the house. You know, as they grow up and are able to move around, they're going to need to explore. But unfortunately, his mommy minds and chases him around the house. Hi, Callie. Hi, baby. You want to come say hi to the camera? Oh, I've got oatmeal up here laying next to the box. Right here. But here's Callie in her beautiful new collar. I got her one that's like rainbow colored because, you know, she's so colorful. I knew she'd appreciate having a colorful collar just like her. She's getting very thin because she's still trying to feed her babies that are old enough to eat on their own, and they're like sucking her dry. So yeah, it doesn't matter how much she eats if they're still eating off of her. Like, it's just gonna make her thinner and thinner and thinner, and I'm trying to get her to stop feeding them. But you know, I mean, it's not that I don't want them to eat off of her, because, you know, I get it that it's a comfort thing for them and it's a love thing for her, but at the same time, I don't want my kitty to die because she's getting too skinny. So I got to try to get her to stop feeding them. But anyway, so I had to buy a new lawnmower because, so that's like one of the first things on for my haul, for my Walmart portion of the haul, because the park now is no longer mowing people's lawns themselves, and if we don't do it, we are charged a fee, and then it still doesn't get done. It's just we are charged a fee for not doing it, and then it accumulates and becomes a higher part of our bill, and then we eventually get kicked out for not mowing our lawn. And I don't want my lawn to be a jungle anyway. And the mower that I had before, I still have it. It's still in the shed. It takes all day to do a quarter of my lawn, and it's not a big lawn. It's just the hand push mower versus the grass that we have here. The grass that we have here is like that thick. I'm not kidding. It's that thick. So it's really hard to use an old-fashioned mower to get through. So you have to basically go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth repeatedly, like you're vacuuming, to get it to cut anything at all. So it takes all day to do a quarter of the lawn, and then it takes me, because of my lupus and my fibromyalgia, and then on top of it, my sensory issues, it takes me a month or more to recover, and then by that point, I have to start mowing the spot I just mowed again, and the rest of the yard is like unbelievably way too long to even try to mess with. So, you know, it's just, I couldn't use that mower anymore. It just doesn't work. Maybe for a lawn that's like literally not even a lawn. I don't know. But between how thick the grass is, and I mean it's not thick as in plush. It's not plush at all. It looks horrible. It's patchy as hell and looks like crap. But it's like when you have coarse hair. But like it's really viney thick. So like it's just not the mower for for this type of grass. So, you know, I had to overdraft in order to afford a mower, and it does get bigger than this, I promise. And it does have, and this isn't actually a real mower. This is like a weed whacker with wheels. The wheels do come off, and it does have an attachment to use as a weed whacker, but I don't want to use it as a weed whacker. I want to use it as a mower. So it's got a blade for mowing. It's got this protective plate to make sure I don't like cut myself using it. It's got this protective thing to like keep me from hitting anything. And right now, the manager of the park was nice enough to mow it for me this month. So, like, it's not a jungle anymore. So at this point, I don't have to worry about not being able to see the stray cats in my yard. So that's, that was a concern until he mowed it for me. It was really nice of him, to offer to do that. Because they're not doing that anymore. They're just not. So that was very nice of him. And then, so it does adjust bigger. Just push this down, and then you just pull the handle out as far as you need it to. That's as far as it goes, but still pretty good. And yes, buying it in purple was intentional because that is my favorite color. It is very easy to put together. I don't have the battery on it right now because I don't want to like risk accidentally like turning it on. I have not messed with that part yet. I was not going to do that in the house with the cats in here. I don't think that's a safe plan. But I will mess with it as soon as I get a chance to go out and mow, and I'm actually kind of excited to mow with it because I haven't used it yet. It comes with other things, which is why this box is up here. It comes with 2 batteries. One of the batteries I have charging right now, but this one is already charged. So it comes with 2 of these batteries that just, clip on like any other weed whacker. It comes with instructions, which was helpful putting it together. I mean, I kind of needed the instructions because I didn't really know what to do, but once I, looked at the instructions, I didn't actually have to read them. It was pretty self-explanatory, but, it was pretty common sense. But, it's always good to have instructions just in case you don't understand something. This is for if I take the wheels off and I'm using it as a weed whacker. It came with a set of gardening gloves. I'm assuming to protect myself from the blades, to make sure I don't cut myself, which is pretty smart. It came with these protective glasses. I don't know why I would need those, especially when I have my own glasses. Are these adjustable? Huh, they're adjustable. That's useful. And then it came with these little plastic weed whack blades. I guess they don't use the weed whack wires anymore, which is good because let's not screw with my lawnmower. All right, let's not and say we did. Okay, little one? I have a kitten down there. It came with these plastic weed whack blades, and I'm assuming they don't use those like weed whack wires anymore. Those sucked because every 2 minutes you're replacing the damn things because like they wore out so fast. Like those just sucked. But like these look like they would be useful. I mean, I've never used weed whack blades like this before. But I don't know. And it comes with a lot of them. I mean, there's a lot of them. And it's not like if I actually ended up using them, I couldn't like buy a replacement. I'm sure places like Home Depot and, places like that, maybe even Walmart might have replacements. Like, I mean, yeah. And then it came with a bunch of these little metal blades, weed whack blades. I don't know. I don't know if I would actually use these or these much, but if I do, I mean, it's not like if I needed them replaced, like I couldn't get them. So, I mean, and there's a lot of them in here. I'm keeping them in the packaging because I don't want to risk, picking them up and getting hurt. And I'm also not going to store them where the cats can get to them either. So I'm using common sense. And then they also didn't come in this box. They came in a very long box. It all came in this very long box. And I mean, that's not very useful for storage. So, yeah. And then it came with 2 extra mowing blades. So, that's everything that came with. And again, it came with a charger and 2 batteries. So, and the ad said that it does like 24 hours worth of mowing. And I don't know if that's on 1 battery or 2 batteries, but I don't know. I don't know if I believe that or not, but I mean, we'll see. And I'm going to pause this for a minute so I can put this all away. Because I don't want it sitting out here where the cats can accidentally, like, get into it and get hurt. So, I'm going to put this away and I will be right back. Alrighty then. So, another thing that, I, felt an absolute need to buy, and I actually bought these on OTC, and I was kind of shocked that they were actually covered. I actually bought the cat's new colors on OTC also. All 3 girls got new colors this month, mostly because, you know, the kittens are going to end up needing colors soon. So I wasn't going to let them go without colors. And yes, I am wearing pajamas. Because the reason I'm wearing pajamas is because I just got a shower and it is like the middle of the night. So, not like the middle of the night. It's like 12:30. For me, that's like damn near evening. But because I don't go to bed until 2. But I had to wait for all my stuff to come. So basically it feels like I'm starting the day. So plus I wanted to film before I went to bed. So yeah. The reason I'm showing these to you is because they have to do with something else I bought. But so I've been having a problem lately where my hair has been falling out in like really huge chunks. And I mean like huge chunks. And I don't know if it's my fibromyalgia or if it's stress or if I have early menopause, early perimenopause. I think that might be what it is, but it also could be stress. But I mean, it's weird. They didn't even bother to test me for perimenopause. They like did a biopsy and then they're like, well, that's not it. Bye. We think it's stress. I'm like, how do you know if you don't test for the things that it could be? Like, I think they're looking at me and seeing that I'm 4'10" and like midget sized, like the size of a child, and like the fact that I'm very childish in general, and assuming that it couldn't possibly be perimenopause because I look like I'm younger than I am. I'm in my early 40s, so it very well could be perimenopause. They should have tested for it. The health department thinks they should have tested for it, but they were so ridiculous with me to begin with the whole situation that it took them 3 months just to do the biopsy. Like, I mean, no, not 3 months just to do the biopsy. 3 months before I got the first appointment after the emergency. And then 3 months after that, after they gave me the runaround again before I got my next appointment. And then 3 months after that, after I finally got like my biopsy done, like they really wanted to screw with me. They were desperate to screw with me. And then they did the biopsy, and then they're like, we're done. I'm not really sure why. I think it has something to do with the odor of my house that just permeates everything I wear. So, that's probably it. Because they were like super, super rude to me and disrespectful the whole time I was with them. And then the closer they got to like looking for an excuse to get rid of me, the nicer they got. But they kept acting like it was my job to do their job, to get information back and forth between them and the health department. All you're supposed to do is sign a waiver, and then it's their job to do the work to go back and forth between the two doctors. So, yeah. And then, like, they couldn't even keep track of, even though I was continuously telling them that I'm still in depot, they could not keep track of that. So it's like they couldn't be bothered to care. But anyway, whatever. I'm back to the point again where I'm like, I don't want to see doctors again. I mean, I really like my primary care doctor, but I am back to the point where I'm just like, I'm just done. I'm just done with with special doctors again for a while, because I feel like I've just hit my limit with the bullshit I can deal with. But anyway, so I can't really afford hair serums. So, I was trying to think of ways to get it to look more full instead of... I know it doesn't right now because I just got out of the shower. It's just now starting to dry from being wet. So it's very flat right now. It doesn't even have any curl to it right now. It's literally just my layers. That's it. So, like... And Sam's also been telling me that he doesn't like the smell of my leave-in conditioner that I use as detangler. So I actually bought this Herbal Essences detangling spray, which is like rose scented, to see if maybe he might like that smell more. And if whichever one that he likes the smell better of is the one I'm going to leave in my overnight bag to use over there. So, and then the one that he doesn't like, I'm going to use here. That way I don't have to like frantically pack stuff. Pack specifically that. I'm still going to frantically pack stuff when he has me come over last minute. Always last minute. Which is why the frantic, because you gotta get ready, and then you gotta put everything together, and then you have to have it all outside before he gets here. So, and then make sure you didn't forget anything. And lock the door. But you know, it's one less thing that I have to worry about remembering to put in my bag. So, and if I can, if this is easier on him than the other one, then good. Because I don't want him struggling with the products that I put in my hair. And then, I also bought these two fragrance mists. It's literally just scented crap you just spray in your hair to wet it and make it smell good. And the reason I bought these, it's called Herbal Essences Fragrance Hair Mist, up to 48 hour scent. And this one is called Rose Fragrance. Says notes of rose, lily, and apple. And then this one, it says coconut fragrance, and it says notes of coconut, jasmine, and florals. This one, the coconut one, I plan on putting in my overnight bag for using around Sam, because you know, he tends to prefer food scents over floral scents, because I think because of his autism, like all autism sensory issues are different. Like with me, it heightens your ability it heightens your senses, sometimes to a good degree, sometimes to a very bad degree. So for me, flower scents smell more like flowers, they smell more beautiful. So I love the smell of flower scents. I cannot do essential oils because I am allergic, but these are like mild enough I can breathe them in, no problem. That's why I use body spray. I make sure I use only the ones I can breathe. But for him, flower scents are so strong that to him it smells like they're already rotting, they're already dying. So he smells like dead flowers when he smells flower scents, which is an autism thing. It could go in my direction where it smells better, or it could go in that direction where it smells worse. Like when it comes to foods and textures, like some textures and some food textures are really, 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 really good, and some are just really, 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 really bad. And some food flavors are really, 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 really good, and some are really, 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 really bad. Like like some things I taste to the level of it just tastes bad to me. Like it tastes dead. Like the way he smells flower scents. And some things to me, like I can taste like every bit of flavor that's in them, and that's in the things. And it's the same with scents for me too. There are some scents that are just horrific for me, that I just can't stand, and then there are some scents that, you know, are okay, some scents that are amazing. Noises, some noises are good, some noises are just unbearably bad. And you know, all of our sensory issues, it's different for each of us, which ones are good and which ones are bad and which ones are amazing and which ones are unbearable. But you know, you got to figure that out for each individual autistic person, to figure out what they need and what they definitely need away from them. So my needs and accommodations when it comes to sensory issues are not the same as his. So I'm working on learning his, and he's working on learning mine, and he knows mine a lot better than I know his. But we're getting there. But the reason I bought these was not because they smell good. Doesn't hurt though, because having my hair not smell like my house would be nice. But the reason I bought these is because in order to give my hair more lift, I've been putting my hair in a higher bun, and I'm gonna start doing two. Well, I've been doing two higher buns, but they've been like this way, because I didn't have the proper hair accessories to put them, like Sailor Moon buns. I love Sailor Moon buns, but the only hair accessories I have to use for that are hair ties, and they get ruined when I use them for that, because I have to properly secure them, and they don't stay. My hair just doesn't stay with hair ties unless I wrap them so tight that it literally like stretches the hair ties out like this far. So but like on days where my hair's already clean and I just want to go to bed and wake up in the morning with a little bit more lift and to have my curls back in. That's also how I curl my hair, is I put my hair in a bun. But I've been doing to put my hair to do curls, I've been putting my hair in a bun like just like here. And then lately, now that I'm having problems with volume and my hair falling out, I've been putting like 2 buns this way here, as high as I can get it up here. And I noticed that as long as I leave my bangs out, it seems to work. But it has been giving my hair more volume. So I'm not going to do it every day. Like for days I'm not leaving the house, I'm not going to like overnight put my hair up in a bun, and you know, when my hair's already clean, when I haven't just taken a shower, because when I've just taken a shower, I don't need to mist my hair because my hair's already going to be damp, so you know, it's already going to take the curl. So that's what I bought these for, is to like you know, and take the volume. But that's what I bought these for, so I can like put my hair up overnight and have a little bit more volume and a little bit more curl on days that I'm not going to wash my hair before bed. And then I mean, I do try to shower at least every other day. But I cannot, and obviously if you need a shower more than that, take a shower more than that. But I don't wash my hair every day because it takes all of the oils out of your hair, which is not good for your hair. And I mean, if I don't wash my hair every other day, my hair gets insanely greasy. And it's just gross. So like I try to make sure I get a shower at least every other day. Sometimes it doesn't happen like that. Sometimes shit happens, but you know, it is what it is. I try to get the showers in at least every other day. But I mean, I live alone, so the only person I'm gonna smell for is me. And it's not like I don't use, you know, bathroom products to clean myself up in general, but you know, still I would like to at least have a shower every other day. I don't like to like just wash and just call it good. I like a full shower. I don't like just doing that. It doesn't feel clean to me. I don't feel clean unless I've taken a shower. And then this I bought it. This is Pantene Volume and Texture Non-Aerosol Hairspray. So this is like basically the lighter hairspray. And the reason I bought this is for one thing, once the buns are up and you know I've worn them all night and am ready to take them down, I can unclip my clip and I can spray the buns real quick, let it dry, and then unravel them a little bit so that they're like loopy strings just hanging off my head, and then spray them again, let that dry, and then brush out the curls, and then just kind of do a lifting, you know, just to give a little bit of volume and keep the curls in. So you don't want a heavy hairspray for that. That's especially when you have super greasy hair. So Yeah. So those are the Walmart products I got, and um, that will lead to the hair things I got. So um, I will go straight to those. Um, and also, I do have a Barbie coming. It's just, unfortunately, it's not coming until either the end of the month or the beginning of next month, which kind of sucks. So I've got a long wait ahead of me to get the Barbie that I'm waiting for. So I may not be able to film for that doll until next month, unfortunately. So I'm sorry. I may not get my autism Barbie video out this month. Um I mean, I may do one anyway, since the one that I did last month seems to have not gone through anyway. So I may just kind of like show you guys, what I'm putting together with the stuff that I got from that and the stuff that I have now that I just got this month. Um, so, but anyway, so I bought these, and it comes with four. And this one is red, pink, and I think like iridescent white. This one is rainbow, and then there's one that's got a lot of purple on it, and then there's one that's got a lot of brown and orange or yellow on it. But these are like they're called birdcage hair clips. These are really cool. I've been wanting these forever, but now I have a reason to actually have them. So I've never actually used them. This is the smaller size. I think this is as far out as it goes. But so there's so much you can actually do with these other than just put your hair in buns. But I mean, obviously the reason I bought them was to do a couple of, Sailor Moon buns for when I go to bed at night. Plus, if I don't have a chance to take them down, and I'm leaving the house, or like I don't feel like taking them down, and I'm not leaving the house, then at least it'll still look good. So, I mean, and then there's so much other stuff you can do with them. Like, you can do ponytails with them. Like, you can do half up ponytails. You can do half up buns. You can do two buns. You can do like a whole ponytail with a sticking through. Like, there is so much you can do with these. Like, and they're so cool. And like, they're also really pretty. So the first time I saw these was like the one and only time I have ever gone to the Renaissance Festival. And it was so cool. It's just so cool. The Renaissance Festival itself. But yeah, when I saw these, I was like, I need one of those. Or like all of them. When you're autistic and you find things you like, you're like, I want all of that. Every single one they have. So yeah. So I get like that. I mean, unfortunately my budget doesn't allow me to do that because I'm on disability, but I mean, it doesn't stop me from wanting every single one of the thing that I've decided I like. So but yeah, we're like that. Like, Sam wears like these specific like dress shirts everywhere he goes, and they're not like actual dress shirts. They're like kind of like sport shirts, like for golf and whatnot. But like, they're silky, but they have a collar. They're really nice. I think they're Armor All, I believe. I think that's the brand, what the brand's called. But I mean, I like them. They look nice on him. They're very soft. And I mean, I'd probably wear them. I would definitely wear them. But and then all his t-shirts are silky too. So it's a big thing about textures, and then a big thing about how we think we look in something. If the texture is on point and the look is on point, like, we want every color of that thing. So we want them all. So I'm like that too. I have an obsession with, in the summer, having like stretchy shorts. And like I don't know, there's a lot of things that I just really 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 like fleece. I'm obsessed with fleece. But yeah, this is one of those things I can see myself becoming obsessed with, like my my flexible squishy hair clips. I love those. I want to buy more, but I don't really have a whole lot of money to work with. So but yeah, so we've got this one. It's very pretty. It's got, like I said, it's got red and pink, and I think that's like iridescent white on the top. And then, see, I'm not going to skimp on you guys. I am going to show you all of them. Hey, knock it off. Oh, you're not Lana. I'm sorry, Oatmeal. I thought you were your mom. Lana has been chasing the boys and harassing them lately, and I don't know why. Yeah. Oh, I see. Oatmeal's trying to play with his dad, and his dad doesn't like being played with. Because, Drago is afraid of play. It scares him. It makes him think that he's being attacked. Because he, too, is autistic. So this one is, like, rainbow. So it's just got, like, random... all the colors. Very pretty. And then these two are like the red and pink one, but like different colors. Like this one's got purple on it. Very, very pretty. And then this one I think is like brown and orange. Like my birthstone. Orange. If I sounded appealed by that, it's because I do not like my birthstone. I'm not an orange fan. Despite the fact that I have orange cats. That's different. They're cats. So, this one... I don't know. I don't know why I don't care for orange very much. I don't really know why. I just don't. It just... I don't know. I guess it's just not my color. Right? So, put these back in here so I can zip it up and move on to the next thing. Alrighty. Okay. And then, hi, sweet buddy. You can come up here if you want. Do you want to come up here? So this is not actually for what I bought it for, but I mean, it'll work for what I bought it for. So, and there's 3 of them, and there's, okay, so, it comes with these. First, I'll explain what they are. So, there's 3 of these, and these are like ear covers for like going in a pool or in water in general. I don't know why my lighting is being weird, making things look like blue, but okay. But that's what these are for, to, put over your ears. In a pool to cover your ears, to keep your ears safe from the water. That is not what I bought them for, though. And there are 3 of them. There's this one, which is pink with unicorns and like rainbows and diamonds on it. And then there's this one, which is like it's a mermaid, and it's got like roses and seashells and leaves on it. And it says the Pearl Princess. So, and this one is purple, and it's got the mermaid's got purple hair. I know you can't see the colors very well because for some reason my lighting is making like up close things look blue. I think it's because it's like nighttime right now. So the only lighting I have in here is this lamp, which is plugged into a cord that is plugged into a outlet that's screwed into a light bulb on my porch. Because I am still working on getting wiring fixed. Work with what you got, right? And then there's this one, which has unicorns on it, and it's red. The background is red. Very pretty. But, and then it also came with these, like, silicone putty earplugs, which I didn't know what to think of until I tried them, until I put them in when I received them today. It came with 3 colors: the clear, red, and pink. So, like you can mold them into your ear, and that's kind of cool. And it doesn't block out all of the noise, but it does limit the sound like pretty well. But the reason I bought these is because I have a hard time sleeping at night when my neighbors are being loud, and you never know when they're going to, and it doesn't usually stop. Like, if they're loud at night, they're loud all night, like into the morning. And I don't mean the morning as in 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean the morning as in like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, like loud. And I don't mean like a little bit loud. I mean blaring music as loud as it can possibly go, screaming fights, and revving engines loud between 10 to 5 o'clock in the morning, endlessly, with no stopping. So yeah. And this isn't like people fighting inside their houses. This is like outside where the whole park can hear it. And it's not just those neighbors or those neighbors. Sometimes it's people on the road behind me. Or people anywhere in the park. Like, if someone's being that loud at night, the whole park can hear it. And it keeps, I don't know how it wouldn't keep everybody up, but it definitely keeps me awake. So, I struggle with finding earplugs that work in my ears because they either hurt because they're too big and fall out, or they fall out and still hurt. So foam earplugs don't work for me. But I think these might, because they mold into your ear. And the reason I bought these is so that they don't fall out of my ears while I'm tossing and turning in bed, because my legs like always hurt and my cats hog my bed. So between the fact that I can't get comfortable, um, you know, it's hard. Between my legs always hurting and not being able to find a comfortable spot, and the rest of my body always hurting, and sometimes my pillow's wrong, and sometimes my neck just starts to slide, and sometimes I'm just tossing and turning, and like I've noticed for the last month or so, I keep waking up with my head falling off of the bed. I don't know why, but my feet are like against the wall, up against the wall, and my head's hanging off the bed. I don't know. But but it's not hard to imagine how my earplugs fall out, right? So, these will keep my earplugs in. And if they're moldable anyway, maybe they'll stay in. And maybe between having them molded into my ears and these covering them, maybe it'll keep the noise out enough to where I can sleep. And maybe I can run the washer while I'm sleeping, get some stuff done, and sleep at the same time. I think I like that plan. I think I do. So these ones weren't adjusted to my head yet because I haven't tried them on yet. But this one clearly was. I mean, it's Velcro. You just, yeah. I do really like the sleep headband headphone things. Those are really great for helping drown out noise when I'm trying to sleep. But the problem with that is, in order to drown out the noise, I actually have to turn them on. Like, actually have to play something. And with that problem, either the music stops, or whatever I'm playing stops when I start to fall when it's over, just as I'm starting to fall asleep, and it starts waking me up because it stopped, or it's still going and wakes me up periodically because it's still going. So I mean, yeah. I figure from now on, maybe use those for meditation, or like if it's winter and I need something fuzzy to cover my ears that's warmer. but but yeah, I think these will work great for helping me sleep at night. And I've also noticed, it's kind of impossible not to notice, I have a problem with not being able to shut up when I am laying next to Sam in bed. And that becomes a problem because then he can't sleep. He can't even relax to wind down to sleep. And I want to stop doing that, but I can't wear my headphones to bed because I'm not comfortable in them. And that just is a problem. And I need headphones when I'm around people to shut up. So, so not only will those help me be able to sleep when the neighbors are loud, but it'll help me sleep when, it'll help me be quiet when I'm over at Sam's house and trying to allow him to wind down to go to sleep. So I don't unintentionally keep him awake endlessly. And allow him to relax and go to sleep. I mean, it can't hurt, right? So there's that. And then I did get some stuff for my dolls. I did. Even though my Barbie did not come yet, my Sam doll got new clothes because I did not, in that original pack of clothes, I did not get everything he needed. So, this one was specific, like you were getting exactly what it showed. So that was nice. When they do that, it's a lot less stuff, but at least you know you're getting what's there. So in that package, I got like 3 new pairs of shoes. So I got these new shoes, which do kind of look like work shoes, but they also kind of look like dress shoes. So I don't know. And then I got these brown shoes that again also kind of look like loafers because they've got these strings on the sides like loafers, but I'm gonna stick my fingers and I'm gonna make it easier to show them to you. So they've got those strings, like those little bungee strings, or like maybe I don't know, like deer hide cord, I don't know. And then they're very detailed. All of this stuff is really good quality. And it came from the same company. I know this. I didn't know this when I ordered it, but I know this because it all came in the same exact bag as the original set. So it's the same company that's like making these and whatnot. But it's super good quality. It's just where did the other shoe to this one go? On my couch somewhere. And then I got like another pair of shoes, exactly like the tennis shoes that I got before. The exact same pair. Which is okay because again, I will be eventually getting, yeah, it's over here somewhere. I will eventually be getting more Ken dolls to represent the boy kitties in the house, and I actually did find a doll to represent my grandpa as well. So, I mean, I will eventually be needing more male clothes, and I also want to like create a Sam and Dean doll, and maybe Angelus and Spike doll, and then like I also want to create like a Buffy doll and like her, most of her gang. I don't really know if I want to create a Xander doll or not. I'm not sure. And the reason has nothing to do with the character. It has more to do with the character of the actor himself. But yeah. But anyway, I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna do more Ken dolls. So I mean, it doesn't hurt to have extra clothes and extra shoes. And even then, like, some of the shoes actually do fit my Illy dolls, and all the clothes can be used with regular Barbies. So, I mean, they're a little bit baggy, but I mean, I like baggy clothes anyway. They're comfortable. And it's easier to get guys to leave you alone when you're wearing baggy clothes. So, and then, so, the stuff that I got in the mail for him today was this nice little black t-shirt, and this is actually very silky. So I mean, this stuff is very, very well quality, very good quality. Like, it's not like that big pack of Barbie clothes that I got where most of it was kind of crap quality, but who cares, you got a lot of stuff. Like, everything I've gotten from this company was incredible quality. They're not skimping on the Ken doll clothes. Like, whoever is making these, like, they know what they're doing. They're definitely trying their best to make sure it's good stuff. So this nice and silky black shirt, which kind of perfect for Sam, because like I said, all his black t-shirts, and all he wears is black t-shirts. All his black t-shirts are silky. So I mean, yeah. Um, I don't think I've ever seen him wear camo, but I mean, I wear camo, so this would go great with my doll. Or, I mean, there's multiple dolls I could put this with in the future. So I could put it with my kitty dolls. I could put it with, like a Sam and or Dean doll. You know, I mean, and again, I could, like I said, I could put it with my Barbies. For like my Barbies, my me Barbies to wear. So, I mean, and I intend to do that until I get more Ken dolls. So, and then so his Under Armour shirts that he wears, I that one pack like did not come with any of those, and I kind of expected it to, but it didn't. So that's another reason why I bought this pack one for that t-shirt. It was also supposed to come with a t-shirt, but didn't. So whatever. Probably a mistake with packing. They probably weren't paying attention, and they were probably in a rush. It happens. So this, I'm going to consider his Under Armour shirt. He typically doesn't wear like decorated shirts. Usually they're plain, but I mean, I think at least for stripes, at least it's nice colors. So, I think that like maybe possibly he would wear this as an Under Armour shirt. I think so. And I like it. So, I mean, I can guarantee he wouldn't wear the Prince outfit that I have in there for him. But and then that came with a pair of jeans. And then there is, last but not least, there is this outfit, which is like a striped shirt, striped v-neck shirt, and a white pair of pants, which I will be putting with a different doll. So I know he would not wear white pants, and I'm pretty sure he would not wear a striped shirt. I don't even like striped shirts. I'll wear them if they're cute enough or if I'm desperate enough, but you know, not really my preferred outfit, my preferred look. But you know, it is what it is. But that's what I have for you today so far. For the month, if I get that Barbie in the mail, I will film that Barbie. But if not, then if it doesn't come before I get paid for next month, then it'll have to wait for next month's haul. So I may not even be able to do a haul next month because I overdrafted a little bit more than I should have. So like maybe a lot more than I should have. But anyway, I did need the things that I bought though. So yeah. But if no one has told you today, you are loved, you are appreciated, you are needed, and you are enough. And don't let anyone tell you any different or make you feel any different. And yes, it is raining outside. And you can tell because I have a tin roof and you can probably hear it. I also have tin siding, so yeah. You can really hear it. And if you're struggling, just try to look for the good things in every day. I know it's hard to find when you're struggling, but there are good things in every day. You just got to look for them and just do your best. Just do your best to cling to those good things and just let them help you get through it. And remember, there's always sunshine after every storm, except for this one because it's a nighttime storm. But there'll be sunshine tomorrow. And then, it's always darkest before the dawn. Just do your best, and I'm here for you. And everybody struggles, everybody has crap going on in their lives. I'm not the only person in the world with crap going on, like my house falling apart and struggling to get it fixed. Like, it just is what it is. It's just life. I would love for it to be perfect, but it just is what it is. Life isn't perfect. Life is never going to be perfect. You just make the best of it with what you have. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it sucks, and we just do our best. But I know there's people with lives crappier than mine, and I know there's people with lives better than mine. I know there's people who claim they're not struggling at all, like that their lives are perfect. But if someone's telling you their life is perfect, they're lying. Nobody's life is perfect. You can do your best to see the good in every day, but everybody has their days. Everybody. And we just got to do our best to get through those days. And support and loving yourself and looking for the positives in every day. That's how we get through it. And like I said, I'm here for you guys. Have an absolutely beautiful day, and by the time this probably uploads, it's probably going to be tomorrow. So have a beautiful day, and thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.